expected great papers to show to cover the Kentucky Derby. Shelley Saltman is in the middle of the ring. Let's go up there.
The officials appointed here by the Vancouver Athletic Commission, the judges Tommy Keys and Tommy Panessa. Your referee, Dave Brown. Counting at the knockdown, Jeff Mule. The timekeeper, Gary Wallace. It is a 5-point must system with a mandatory 8 count. And the bell does not stop the count with the exception of the final round. And now, introducing the Gladiators from Cherry Hill, New Jersey, weighing in at 217 1/2 pounds, the former world champion, Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali! His worthy opponent, the great Toronto Hard Rock, the Canadian heavyweight champion from Toronto, at 221 pounds, in the blue corner, George Chuvalo!
Chuvalo has predicted a knockout. Muhammad Ali says he will be the first man to knock George Chuvalo off his feet. This is the second reckoning. They fought before. Muhammad Ali won a 15-round decision, but says it was the hardest fight he ever had. He was hit harder by Chuvalo than anyone, with the exception of Joe Frazier. And now Chuvalo has to think about this. He knows that Muhammad Ali usually comes out a little bit slower, works into full speed by the third round when he's shooting those left jabs and pumping the right hand with authority. Chuvalo, we thought, would come out smoking. Chuvalo thought he might, but you never know until the very last second. Chuvalo's idea will be to cut off the ring a little bit. It's been the idea of everybody who has fought Muhammad Ali, and of course they have been unsuccessful, with the exception of Frazier. Frazier was able to do it because with one blow he could slow you down considerably. Chuvalo has punching power, but not with a Joe Frazier. When Chuvalo is a counter-attacker, which he likes to fight like, he is not as effective as when he goes after his man aggressively. Chuvalo, as we said, has never been knocked off his feet. Sometimes that's not particularly good. Sometimes it's good to be knocked off a little bit, lie around for a count of 8, and then come back. A minute has gone by in round 1, and Ali lands with a combination with not too much power, is dancing more springly, and a good solid combination by Ali rocks Chuvalo, but he comes back. Ali is faster here in round 1 than we've seen him in his previous rounds against Mathis, against Mac Foster, and against Jimmy Ellis. 30 seconds remaining, or rather a minute 30 remaining in round 1. Chuvalo has not yet landed anything too effectively. He chased Muhammad Ali in their previous fight, as you know. He won only 3 rounds out of 15. 2 were even on most cards. Chuvalo has a little redness along the left eye. Muhammad Ali, apparently in love with the condition he is now in, just wants to fight up to the top of his pedal, moving like we've never seen him in a first round of any of his fights. He was 213, I think, in his fight with Sonny Liston, the first or second time, surely, and that was his best weight.
All night long.
Ali threw one good combination. They are fighting the 5-point must system, as you know. Outside of that, Chuvalo has not been hit very hard and has not landed too much back effectively. 30 seconds remaining in round 1. Still trying to cut off Ali. And that was a good solid up to the bottom, and good mauling by Chuvalo. Chuvalo with a good rally. Enough to even up the round. And Ali now trying to win it back with that strong left hand.
10 seconds.
Ali allowed himself to be backed into the corner, and Chuvalo said anytime he goes into a rope or into a corner, I'll be there. And he said the wisp, which is contrasted with the kind of social boy he was in Tokyo and other places. Round 2. We're calling round 1 even. Chuvalo, as you know, has been cut in previous fights, which have caused those fights to be ended. Chuvalo first surfaced many years ago when he pinch hit and took on Mike DeJohn, I believe it was, and beat him. He's been battling 16 years. Solid left to the body by Chuvalo. That's what he wants to do. Punching those hook hands into the body. Chuvalo is one of the best left hookers in the business today. A good solid right to the body by Chuvalo. And Muhammad Ali is not returning enough combinations and enough hard hitting. But look at Ali move about. Have you ever seen a heavyweight move like that? Chuvalo is an up-and-down fighter. Ali ties him up effectively. It was against George Chuvalo that Ali did a kind of a cute thing that he kept doing against Mike Foster, holding Chuvalo's head down, leaning against the ropes, and begging Chuvalo to hit him harder in the stomach. That was in their first fight. And we'll tell you a little bit more about that if it happens. Again. This is round 2. Chuvalo was tagged with a solid combination in round 1, has done most of the heavy hitting and landing here in round 2. A good, solid left to the chin by Ali. You maybe did not see it because of the camera angle. And a good right to the jaw by Ali. And Chuvalo is talking to him. 1 minute left here, round 2. Ali beginning to taunt Chuvalo. Chuvalo wants him to stand still and fight. 40 seconds left in round 2. Ali reminds me here of the Ali I saw against Zora Fali in Madison Square Garden. That left jab. Chuvalo comes back. Solid left right to the face. Returned by Chuvalo to take care of the 2 jabs that Ali sunk. Ali trying the bolo now. Ali suddenly reverses and throws the right hand out with good power. Bring him home, Shank. Ali began to throw that bolo over the floor. He's Foster in Tokyo, and like the way it worked, he told him. Now Chuvalo is taunting him. Seconds only remaining in round 2. And there it is. Chuvalo did not come out as fast as he said he would, but he is fast enough. And he is carrying the fight at least 75% of the time. This is George Chuvalo. He is managed by Irving Ungerman, who is leaning in, the balding gentleman on the right. Ungerman besieged him to quit the ring some 4 years ago. And for a little while, Chuvalo thought he might. He had fought enough to realize he was not going to reach the championship. He had been defeated by Floyd Patterson, and he felt that was about it. Then he was, I think it was the defeat by Joe Frazier, really, that turned the tide. And then he decided he would fight on, and Ungerman said, okay, if you are going to fight, I'll remain as your manager, but I will no longer take a penny in commissions. And that's the arrangement, the association between George Chuvalo and Irv Ungerman, and I think it's the unique one in boxing history. Chuvalo coming out against Muhammad Ali for round 3. And this crowd at the Pacific Coliseum whipping up to this fight. Now Muhammad Ali going into the famous Ali dance, keeping his eyes sectioned at the midsection of George Chuvalo. Chuvalo wants the body. And then suddenly shifts his attack to the head. Chuvalo came to, I guess, the peak of his particular career when he stopped Jerry Clark. Jerry gets another chance at Muhammad Ali on the 26th of June in Las Vegas. In all candor, Muhammad Ali looks as if he hasn't even been working too hard. Untouched, moving at will. Hands down loose. And I suspect waiting for Chuvalo to tire himself, punch himself out a little bit before he begins the night's work in seriousness. 1 minute remaining in round 3. I want to check that. It's 1 minute and 45 seconds remaining.
Get him drunk with that left.
Ali has not done much offensively since round 1. Chuvalo got most of the hard blows in round 2. Chuvalo looks clear-eyed, and incidentally looks a lot better now than he did when he was on the scales this morning. Very pale, very pallid, didn't talk. Ali was very quiet, too. It was kind of a somber session. Hardly the kind that surrounds a Muhammad Ali fight. About a minute left in round 3. It has slowed down. The hard hitting came by Chuvalo in round 2. The good hitting by Muhammad Ali in round 1. And dogged and determined, Chuvalo makes the point. A good shot of left to the face by Chuvalo. Nobody has treated Ali that way lately. And a beautiful combination by Muhammad Ali in return. It's when he begins to throw those that you know he's got the sense of the fight and is ready to make his move. In previous fights, he could not do that very well or too much. It required better conditioning. But he has the better conditioning now. 20 seconds remaining, round 3. Ali hasn't stopped dancing since the bell sounded. Good shot of rocking left hand by Ali. Sneaked in against Chuvalo, and that has bothered Chuvalo. Only seconds remaining in round 3. And that left hand sneaked into the chin, which we barely saw, we barely caught, has bothered Chuvalo. There's the bell ending round 3. Chuvalo, you know, had a serious eye operation a couple of years ago performed by the doctor who attends him in his corner, and we'll point him out a little bit later on. His right eye was cracked badly by a blow by Joe Frazier, and the eyeball actually dropped dropped out of the socket into the skin patch below, and they had to build up the skin area underneath the socket with special material. Actually, it's made the right eye stronger in all senses. But he did have a very critical operation on that right eye. Minute gone by in round 4. Ali letting Chuvalo get away from him a little bit. But remember, Chuvalo has great endurance, great durability, and just when you think you have him, he comes on like that. The left hand landed well, the right hand was a grazing blow. Muhammad Ali pacing himself very well. Very well. He's got to get past Chuvalo, and he's got to go to Quarry in June, and this is the last leg of a long trip back to a squared circle with Joe Frazier. Remember that as fighters go today, Chuvalo probably can take more punishment than any fighter, including champion Joe Frazier. Just when it looks like he's going to be counted out and knocked down, look out, he'll come back, and like that. But Ali, speeding up his punches now, he has landed 2 good telling combinations. And soon it will begin to blind and slow down Chuvalo a little bit. He has the heavy overhanging brows, which begin to puff up and spoil his sight. Ali ties him up just when Chuvalo had a rally going. The time is being called. Muhammad Ali's left shoe is unlocked. Muhammad Ali is right over our corner. Boos coming up from the crowd at the second Coliseum, but unnecessarily so. They are fighting, incidentally, with 8-ounce gloves. And there was a bone of contention earlier this week as to whether they would fight with 8 or 10-inch gloves. 10-inch gloves would be required by the Vancouver Athletic Commission. But that was waived after Ungerman, manager of Chuvalo, put up one heck of a smell about it. He had had bad results with the 10-inch gloves, which are made in Mexico. They're wearing Everlasts here, which are 8-ouncers and made in the United States. And we don't wish to get into national politics about it, but that is just a statement of the fact. Chuvalo still has no planned attack. mainly to get to the body, slow him up enough so he can get to the head.
That beat juice coming. Get that beat juice
Seconds
coming.
only remaining. Another good combination by Muhammad Ali in round 4. And there's a replay of the first round. Not enough time for heavy hitting to be critical for Chuvalo. Seconds only remaining in this round. And there is the bell. Round 5. Muhammad Ali ahead, but he has been pestered and he has been hurt by George Chuvalo.
Let's bring him home. Let's bring him home.
When we say hurt, this doesn't mean he has been shot to pieces or anything like that. But sometimes from a hard blow thrown by Chuvalo, you can see glances of concern cross Ali's face and their reflexes. They do hurt. It's a wince. That's just a slip. Chuvalo is landing more to the body than previous opponents have, and he can hurt. He is at 220 pounds, while Muhammad Ali is at 217 and a half. A famous writer in Toronto, Milt Donnell, said that if taking punishment was the meter of being a champion, Chuvalo would have been champion long ago and for a long time. They are both in excellent condition. Round 5.
Keep spanking him.
If you want to make comparisons, when Ali goes against Quarry, Quarry will throw faster left, but not necessarily harder than Chuvalo, and probably not. Chuvalo's still trying to cut off the ring, but not being able to. And I would have thought that Muhammad Ali would be moving to Chuvalo's right to get away from that left hook. Now he is. He mixes it up. And again, Muhammad Ali very quickly landing the combination. Then tying his man up. Chuvalo telling Dave Brown referee that Ali is holding him. As I report to you, Chuvalo still breathing very well, not appearing to be out of gas. Even though he has chased Muhammad Ali considerable distance, they're fighting inside an 18-foot ring. Earlier this afternoon, they foisted a 16-foot ring. Both seem arm tired. Look at the lower right corner and you'll see the seconds remaining in this fight, in this round. Round 5. Chuvalo will then come forward, and neither will Ali, and why should he? He's standing right in his corner. This is Muhammad Ali's corner. He doesn't have to put much anywhere. Now he comes out. Now Chuvalo looks a little tired. With 6. Chuvalo was shaken up a little bit for the last flurry in round 5 as Ali came out of his corner. Now Ali is in a punching stance. Muhammad Ali's KOs have mostly come before the 7th round. What a rally by Muhammad Ali. Ali lands suddenly. Chuvalo bleeding from the right eye. Chuvalo can't stop anything. Hitting him under the sun. This is an unleashed Ali. This is the Ali the crowds have asked for, which he hasn't been able to give them in any fight since Joe Frazier. Chuvalo's still strong, still standing on his feet. He's never been knocked off his feet, but he is hurt, bleeding from the nose, bleeding from the forehead, bleeding from a punch in the right eye section. There is plenty of time after a KO by Ali. But with quick, bombastic blow, with hurricane effort, Muhammad Ali has suddenly busted up George Chuvalo. Chuvalo still throwing leather, but he is bleeding profusely along the right side of the nose, badly from the eye, from the forehead, and from the mouth. The question now will be, does Ali have anything to finish it off with? Or was this just another flurry of volleys as he flurried against Mike Foster in round 3 at Tokyo? And still Chuvalo stands. Ali has said he was going to knock him out, but he's still in there. The blows that he took were the not close opponent's out. And still Chuvalo comes forward. And I'm not going to say whether Ali was playing with him or not. All I know is he had Chuvalo. He was all his, threw everything at him, and he couldn't take it out. Ali, too, has been trying to get back that instinct for the kill, that ability to finish off an opponent. But he has always been something of an enigma insofar as finishing opponents off. The same is true of Chuvalo. Chuvalo's still in there throwing leather, but he has been busted up by Muhammad Ali, and he'll have a considerable amount of time to do at the end of this round. 30 seconds left in this round. Chuvalo, I can tell you, can still see well. The eye is open. Maybe the doctor will prevent any undue swelling, and the fight should continue at this pace. Chuvalo breathing just a little bit more heavily. 18 seconds left in this round. Ali had that mid-round flurry, and that's been about it. He may be pacing himself. It may be all he has. He knows better than I do, and I'm sure he wants to find out. Dancing around the ring now. He seems to be all right, but he's not throwing. This has been the fight that the promoters, that the fighters predicted. And it wasn't until the very last, I might say, that the sports writers of Vancouver and certain sections of Canada gave Chuvalo any support whatsoever. He has been denigrated. He has been ranked down more harshly by local writers than any fighter of recent note, and he doesn't deserve it. Ali's corner calling for him to stick Chuvalo at this point, maybe telling him not to go into exchanges of a power nature now.
You come to fight.
Chuvalo has certainly come to fight tonight. This could be the last hurrah for George Chuvalo. He may decide to hang it all up tonight. 16 years of fighting. He's won when he should have lost when he should have won. He's never been able to really put it all together. But he would deserve a standing ovation anywhere because of a dedicated fight career. Ali breathing a little bit heavily now as he backs into his own, as he backs into his own. Chuvalo with a fine volley to the body. I continue, Ali is breathing heavily. Sometimes the camera will not pick up the facial motions, the respiratory actions. I can see it all, and it is why I'm telling you some of these things. Ali, remember, could not finish Chuvalo off in the previous round after having him going down the chute, and here has raised no attack of any consequence against Chuvalo. It has been Chuvalo carrying the fight. And Chuvalo already, in my card, has won 2 rounds of this fight at least. He needs one more to already have a better, as good a record as he did against Ali in the previous fight. Again, the blood starts up at the forehead and at the temple of Chuvalo. Chuvalo's boxing has been a little bit better. Now he is targeting Ali, and Ali's letting him have it. This is most talking I've seen between 2 important heavyweight contenders. Chuvalo is claiming that Muhammad Ali is hitting him below the belt, and vice versa.
Get out of the court.
Just seconds remaining in round 6. We're going to take a look at Ali in this next round. That's the end of round 6. Chuvalo came back strongly, and Ali had nothing to carry him through round 6. Ali has claimed that in their previous fight, George Chuvalo hit him below the belt a considerable amount of times and hurt him. Chuvalo's manager, Ungerman, claimed that Ali was wearing some kind of a unique kind of dapper bod belt, which made it extremely easy for a fighter without meaning to hit below the belt. And Ungerman has insisted that this time Ali wear the conventional belt, so there'll be none of that nonsense, and there'll be no low-hitting claim by anyone. A report has just come to me that some sports writers at ringside see the fight even as we go into round 8. And this commentator does not see it even, sees Ali ahead. Round 8. Generally speaking, when Ali has knocked out his foes, on balance, it has come before the 8th round. Chuvalo has a better record for knockouts in the earlier rounds. His knockouts have usually come about the 4th round. He has 9 one-round KOs to his record. Ali looks set and smooth again. But he's not doing much sticking. At 217.5, I still feel Ali might shed 1 or 2 pounds. Chuvalo having no luck in round 8 in caging Ali. Ali not so much sticking with the left hand as moving around, feinting it, bobbing with the head, trying to draw a right. No damage there whatsoever. Ali held the incoming Chuvalo at arm's length. Ali's body pounded pretty well right now. A good step. Ali looks for Chuvalo's right hand coming in. And Chuvalo hasn't landed too much with that. Every once in a while, when Ali scoots around Chuvalo has a kind of a chagrined look. Kind of a, oh, for goodness sakes, go with it. Chuvalo scores there. We have the 5-point must system in the city in this fight. The loser of the round gets up to 4 points. Strangely enough, Ali seldom uses the Jack Johnson technique of stopping blows in midair. I haven't seen that since before his retirement.
Keep that poison on it. Don't you stop operating on it. Don't stop operating on it.
Under 30 seconds remaining in round 8.
Don't stop operating on it. Give him a second.
So far, rounds 6 and 7 have had the fireworks.
Turn him on.
Ali has slowed down perceptibly. Chuvalo is landing and scoring. This will be a 12-round battle, remember? 5-point must system. Muhammad Ali soared each knockdowns or knockouts to make him credible in his attempt to regain top challenger status in his own mind and in the minds of a great many experts who are beginning to move Foreman up close to it, George Foreman, although Foreman has had nowhere near the amount of victories over important fighters. Chuvalo's eye now bleeding again. He has a deep cut right above the right eye, and the right eye is cut a bit at the inside and cut underneath. But there's no danger from what I see in front of this fight being stopped in the immediate future because of any eye cutting or bleeding. And now let's see if Ali slips his hands over Chuvalo's head. He's trying to. He's being told by his corner to get off the ropes. Solid attack by Chuvalo and relentless. And Ali trying to find throwing room now. fight this has been.
We come to fight. We come to fight. We come to fight.
Now, Ali displaying some of the quickness of those hands. Ali coming right back, and there goes Chuvalo. Although Ali has taken most of the hard punishment, it is Chuvalo whose face indicates that he's taken a great deal of punishment. Only 20 seconds or so remaining in this round. Chuvalo shows alternatingly flashes of weakness and the ability to come back. Now he's at the weak stage, and there he comes back. And now the blood beginning to flow. It is an up-and-comer. And here's George Chuvalo, 34, regarded as over the hill, showing dogged determination, dedication to the fight business, and not only that, but a whale of a left and right. Muhammad Ali on your screen. In his corner, Angelo Dundee, who has been with him since his emergence, who brought him to a world championship fight after only 20 fights. Great muscular architecture. This is round 10 coming up. I have a feeling Chuvalo has come closer in scoring. That's an unofficial remark, of course, than he did in his first fight so far at Madison Square Garden against Muhammad Ali.
We didn't come to play. We come to fight.
But Ali told me he expected to knock Chuvalo out. At least expected to knock him down for the first time in his career. It has not happened. There's nothing that seems as if it augurs that it will happen. Chuvalo summons up great reserves of courage and energy.
We want to get messed up. Let's keep on coming. Get on it, Chad.
But Ali is now pinpointing that left hand. He banged it right on top of the head in only a little area left to him and scored. You can say what you will. You've seen a classier heavyweight than Muhammad Ali with more abilities to move in any direction, fire any kind of blows. I want you to call me and tell me where and when. Give him his due. A great athlete who incidentally says he can't stand sports. Chuvalo belaboring the body. Ali confidently taking the body, lifting. Looking at where those blows are coming, is tackling by Ray Robinson, but some of them are getting in. Chuvalo just landed a good left and right to the place of the combination. That time, Ali could only come back feebly with the bolo. He's been told by his corner to come out and get Chuvalo, but he can't summon it. Chuvalo hurts you even if he hits your arms and hands.
Come on, Chad. I know you can do
1 minute remaining
Bring it home. Bring
in
it home.
round 10.
I know you can do
We're at Pacific Coliseum. This being beamed in 37 nations across the world and the United States and Canada.
Stand you again.
This fight may not do as much for Muhammad Ali as it will do for George Chuvalo. But of course, Ali has taken solid punishment. The body punches have only temporarily slowed him down. The slaps along the arm, the cracks along the shoulders and the forearms have not stopped him from putting it left in the face. He has mauled with Chuvalo, so he's done everything expected of him. And he's got a little bit more time to prove his point.
Don't stop, champs.
There's the bell. Championship is not at stake tonight, even if Muhammad Ali should win. Ali would have to be a Canadian citizen. Round 11. Let us see what Ali has come out to do. He's got 2 rounds. somewhat less, to knock Chuvalo off his feet, to prove his own hitting prowess. We'll see whether he's got the power back to mill with Joe Frazier. That inevitable second fight of the century. Ali has not plastered Chuvalo with his left to the face as much as I would have expected he would. Ali has tried, whenever possible, to mix with Chuvalo. He has been willing to mix, but he's shown enough of the left jab and the dancing, as you see right now, to indicate he's got it at 30, as he had it the first time we saw him. Chuvalo taking advantage of Ali's laziness and nailing him twice and with many punches and hard.
Come on, Cole. You're trying to steal his show.
Now Ali's corner saying, look out, Sam. Chuvalo is trying to steal the show. Ali being beseeched by his corner to be mean. To take it. They're saying throw the right. But Ali is being relentlessly pursued by Chuvalo, who comes up hitting. But although he has taken solid punishment, only once in the 11th round so far have we seen Ali really appear to be hurt. A concerned look came across his eyes. 1 minute remaining in round 11. Chuvalo seems to have enough energy left. And now Ali measuring him as if he wants it. Midway in the fight, Ali seemed to have Chuvalo going. Either backed off thinking he could get him later. That hasn't evolved. Or maybe didn't have enough. Let Chuvalo go. No doubt Ali will again say Chuvalo has given him one of the hardest fights of his career, win, lose, or draw. Good combinations by Ali. Ali is now bleeding from a cut along the right side of his right eye. Ali appears to be laboring a little bit, too. There's the win. He expected to be around for this final round, but appears to be around in pretty good shape. The bleeding has been controlled. Here we come. Most of the crowd at Palisades Coliseum standing, expecting a knockdown or a knockout. Expecting Muhammad Ali will go all out and it begins at once. At the moment, Ali is not targeting his blows too well, but they're coming from everywhere. A good strong right by Ali has landed, and it has slowed Chuvalo's punching up a little bit. Chuvalo did not land anything after that last right by Ali. Ali now with a bolo, but gets away from the left hand by Chuvalo. Ali's punches don't have that much steam as Chuvalo pours in on him. About 45 seconds have gone by in this 12th and final round. Ali tried a speeding attack right at the beginning, but there's Chuvalo still standing and still throwing. You make up your own mind whether Ali has lost some of his punching steam. Has not cut up that badly either, now that the blood has been cleared away. Ali seems to have the energy, but not for throwing. That left hand was thrown with the energy over the head of Chuvalo. Ali is going to have to level those punches and hit him right on the target. The stir Chuvalo, that's all. A minute and a half left in this round, in this fight. Ali is getting advice from everywhere in the country and probably everywhere in the world at this point. Many who want him to beat Joe Frazier in their rematch wanted to prove a lot of things against Chuvalo, but it's not coming possible. About a minute left in this fight. And Chuvalo still looks like he can take a lot more, and nothing's going to knock him off his feet. Here's a man in over 80 fights has never been knocked down. And Ali, who wanted to prove to himself, prove to the world that he had it, has only 50 seconds left to do that. With the right hand a moment ago, Ali threw the toughest punch of the night. And Chuvalo's heading hard. 30 seconds left in this fight. It has been a whale of a fight. Chuvalo has won his chance. Chuvalo with a surprising late fight rally against Ali when we thought it would be going the other way at this point. Ali with not too much speed in his punch, missing a lot more than he wants to. Only 9 seconds left. Watch that little thing on the bottom of your screen. They're going to get off now. You will hardly hear it. Chuvalo still stands, and he is still getting up. Were you surprised by the battle of George Chuvalo?
Right. I think George, being 4 years old, now 34, he would be a little slow, but he was in good shape. He fought me better than he fought everybody.
Are you disappointed that you could not knock him off his
No,
feet?
I'm not. I tried. When I honestly predict around or say I'm going to do something and have the time to do it and don't do it, I don't feel bad. But we got to get Joe Frazier. It's time for Joe Frazier.
What did you
I'm fighting all the contenders every month. It's time for him to come on out of hiding and prove he's the real champ. Real champ.
What did you want to prove to yourself in this fight? Did you do that?
Mainly that I can get my weight down to what it used to be. Also, go a grueling 12 rounds with this man if I had to and not have a scratch or a bruise, which I don't. Tried to knock him out, had him shook, but he...
Why couldn't you finish him, Muhammad?
He's got a short neck and he keeps his neck down. He's strong, and we don't always knock him out.
Did you feel in danger at any time yourself?
Once he hit me low, but he accidentally do it. Usually hit me low, but this time he didn't.
Any prediction about what might happen against Jerry Quarry in the next battle? Any prediction about what might happen with Jerry Quarry?
I don't think Jerry Quarry is this rough. He just knocked out Quarry. Quarry was winning when he knocked him out, but Quarry is a good fighter, and I think a true champion should fight everybody, every month if have to, and no tricks, no gimmicks.
Okay. Thank you. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. So there it is, as
محمد علي طالع